I used to draw guns in school. And one time, a substitute, a young black man, ripped the drawings out of my hand, said, "You don't know nothing about that. You don't need to be drawing that." And then he threw what I drew away. And I always assumed that he was just a jerk and that any drawing would have been treated the same way, like any other student would have been treated the same way. But you know what they say about assumptions? End up on the wrong end of one and end up dead, which is to say that what others assume about you may be completely backwards and still push forward narratives about you that are not even about you, but that may be the only stories about you that are read. So now I think about that incident in a different way, like maybe he was trying to teach me an actual lesson that I wasn't ready for yet. But now I know the speed and frequency with which black children go from practicing sentences to serving them. I know that there's a pipeline to confinement and we are sent down them like warp zones while others deny it or simply say that they can't find it. I know that for us, just asking a question could be considered anywhere from rude and passive-aggressive to threatening. If spoken with passion, it's seen as packed with aggression. I've learned to expect to have my own rage labeled a weapon, even though I have a right to my own rage and they keep trying to make me suppress it. Then they tap into theirs before taking their weapons and claim that they are the ones feeling threatened. I know it's not hard to imagine how, when you remember how they drew us, how we were depicted and written into curriculum as victims and villains for hundreds of years. Well, revision is a slow and arduous process, especially when you have to wrestle the pen away and write your own, and they never burn those books. So that's what they teach with. It's not a secret the color of the lens that covers your eyes is the color you see with. Look at how dark those shades are tinted. Now things are different. Now I am a teacher and we're being asked to draw guns. I'm trying to imagine how those asking don't see that harming teachers will lead to harming students. See, optimism is real nice, but in real life, it's that ignorance and bias combined with unchecked power that took the life of Tamir Rice at 12. They go snuffing the lights out of our children. Why wouldn't they see me like a monster, see me as hostile, treat us like garbage, like we are all Oscar? Grant us the courage to change things we cannot accept any longer. God, we need to come together. Together we're stronger. They fear us in numbers, so watch how little time it takes for them to shoot us down for rising up. They want me to draw guns while they watch where my hands go. Funny, I have a license to carry this cast steel. Watch me end up Philando. They see me go kindergarten cop and they go commando. Picture the substitute meets falling down meets Rambo. How they about to do us and our children. This is not a movie. I find the irony painful. We're out here with hands tied behind our backs with red tape already, so it's hard to teach or to stretch and to reach for the goals we're looking to set, let alone for a gun without someone trying to restrain you. I'm trying to imagine who is reaching for a gun without fear of having guns drawn on them like full-body sleeves, not me. I'm trying to imagine who is fast enough to outrun his own guilty until proven innocent skin, not me. I'm trying to imagine who is indifferent to the statistics of disproportionality, must be someone in different skin, not me. I'm trying to imagine who isn't fearful when hearing sirens or seeing badged officers holding court without judges or juries. They must have different kin. My kin, akin to paper targets the way that they set us up, put holes either in us or our stories and celebrate their marksmanship before tearing us down, just to hang us up and begin again. I'm trying to imagine who would see me, gun drawn around children, and wait for words to exit my mouth before sending bullets to enter my body. They probably would stop and be moved by my words if they heard them. Over the shots fired, I'd rather be here than have them hear me too late. It is not an honor to be the most articulate victim, despite the speech. That loudmouth gets quiet either way. I'm trying to imagine who is listening, and it's like shouting into an echo chamber. I'm trying to imagine a chamber loaded. I aim it, I hold it, the frame in slow motion. My students running in front, to the sides and behind me. My sidearm eyeing the scene. When I am seen, I can see them seeking and thinking they're hunting to find me. I'm trying to imagine how they feel like it's okay to ask me to put my body on the line or put our children in the line of fire. I see so many bodies put on the ground just to be outlined and stay outlined for all to see. I see police outlining about what they thought they'd seen. And I can only imagine what would happen if they saw me draw guns in school today.